Hey everyone, this is Paul McManus, and I'm here today with Shane Walls, President of Advisor Bridge Asset Management. And we were just talking about how we can have a bit more fun with our IRAs. Shane, tell us, how can we have more fun with our IRAs?
Can you say that again? Okay, we can have a lot more fun with an IRA. It's basically most people have their money invested in an IRA in stock market. So, or mutual funds in the stock market, different kind of bond funds, whatever. But we figured out a way to take that same IRA money and put it into commercial real estate projects that are they're passive, because you're obviously not going to be involved in a real estate project yourself, but your money can go to work for you. So
I like that.
We have, figured out how to use that money and turn it into money that can go into any. I've got a couple of clients in Austin, and they do commercial real estate projects. They have apartments and condos and hotels. So that's the three niche markets that they're in. And these guys, the first thing I talked to them about was like, okay, they said, Shane, we don't want to put our own money in mutual funds. We want to keep our qualified money into our own projects. And I said, because those mutual fund things we don't like to lose money. So that's when I kind of knew they were on. I really didn't know that these kind of projects were out there that clients can invest their qualified money into, meaning IRA money.
Right.
So now I went to work on that. It took me a while to figure it all out, but long story short, I started moving clients' money out of the stock market, out of the mutual funds, and into commercial real estate projects that are 2 to 5 year projects, earning normal rate of return has been about 10% plus. So usually doubling what they're earning now. Nothing's guaranteed, still risk involved, just like anything else. But it's one of those things where I've looked at their track records.
Right.
And so what I do is I vet these out. And really right now I'm only using 2 different builders and developers, and I don't really need to go anywhere else. It may be a long time before I do, because they got quite a few projects going on. But
these are all here in Texas? They
are, yes. They're in actually in Austin and Dallas. And so I'll give you an example. I've got a husband and wife client in San Antonio, and they got about $500,000 each in their IRAs, and they're growing other money other places. But so we've taken the money and we pulled them out of their positions in the stock market, and we put them in a fund ready to go. And so now they're actually invested into a project, their first project. So we were able to turn it. It's called a self-directed IRA. We turned it into a traditional IRA, and we just refocused and restructured it, and now it's a self-directed IRA. So they can put it into anything they want. It's called alternatives, and real estate being one of them. Right. The only reason they're doing this is because I have the relationship with the guys that have the projects that they don't have to go out and do anything with. They just invest their money in projects. So
that sounds like a lot more fun.
No, it is. It's more exciting. So even from the beginning, we have a ribbon cutting with each project. Everybody shows up, the owners, the developers, the guy that's running the projects, and we all get together. And then when the project is done, we do the same thing. But during that time, they have an actual portal that they can see the project anytime they want to log in and see where it's at. So they know what's going on at all times. They don't have to call anybody unless they want to.
So can anyone with money in an IRA get involved in this, or what limitations are there?
Yes. It's anyone with an IRA that has, over $100,000. That's the minimum that they would accept into a project, just because they don't want to, a ton of investors are trying to, for administrative purposes. So anyone that has and really it's just the reason I wanted to talk about this, because a lot of people don't know they can invest their IRA money or any qualified money into, which you can, any qualified money into these projects. So that's the point, of our talking today is to let people know that they can do that. Nice. And it's just a matter of talking to me and explaining exactly how the nuts and bolts work, and getting to know these guys that have the projects and understanding what I've done to make sure that we're with the right people. I wouldn't just go out and, these are clients of mine, so I know their work and I've seen it, and all of my money's in them. in the project. So, I would always put my money where my mouth is on things like this. So it's a great way to invest qualified money, and much better than what, the market's been flat last couple of years. And it's just, I've always looked for other things with my money. And it's like, if I'm going to do it with my money, my clients are going to be probably interested in doing it as well.
Absolutely. So Shane, last question is if someone has that $100,000 plus in their IRA right now, and they're looking for an opportunity to get better returns, get involved passively in commercial real estate, how do they get a hold of you?
Simplest way is to go to our website. It's www.advisorbridgeinfo.com. And that's advisorbridgeinfo.com, kind of long. But it's that's the best way to go, because we got our number on there that you can call us, or you can opt in and give us your email, and we'll then you get into the site and actually email me or however you want to get in touch with me. That's the easiest way to find me.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, bye.